Good day, ma'am. Article 3, Bill of Rights. Reading with comprehension. According to right to life, right to liberty, and right to property should not be taken away without due process of law. This also promotes the equal protection of laws. According to right to life, right to liberty, and right to property should not be taken away without due process of law. This also promotes the equal protection of laws. According to right to life, right to liberty, and right to property should not be taken away without due process of law. This also promotes the equal protection of laws. Answer is Section 1 of Article 3. Question number 2. Right to privacy is staged in. Right to privacy is staged in. Right to privacy is staged in. Answer is Section 3 of Article 3. Question number 3. It is states in that all people have the freedom to choose his her own religion. It is states in that all people have freedom to choose his or her own religion. It is states in that all people have the freedom to choose his her own religion. Answer is Section 5 of Article 3. Question number 4. States in it is the right of the people to information pertaining to the official records, transaction, decisions, and government research data but does not include confidential information. States in is the right of the people to information pertaining to the official records, transaction, decision, and government research data but does not include confidential information. States in is the right of the people to information pertaining to the official records, transactions, decisions, and government research data but does not include confidential information. Answer is Section 7 of Article 3. Question number 5. The three inherent powers of the states mentioned in of Article 3 and states the right to just compensation with private property get seized by the government. The three inherent power of the states were mentioned in of Article 3 and states the right to just compensation when private property gets seized by the government. The three inherent power of the states were mentioned in of Article 3 and states the right to just compensation when private property gets seized by the government. Answer is Section 9. Question number 6. Pre-access to court for the power is written in of Article 3 in our Constitution ensures the legal assistance shall not be denied by reason of poverty. Pre-access to court for the poor is written in of Article 3 in our constitutions ensures that legal assistance shall not be denied by reason of poverty. Pre-access to court for the poor is written in of Article 3 in our constitution ensures the legal assistance shall not be denied by reason of poverty. Answer is Section 11. Question number 7. Based in, any person accused or detained has the right to evoke bail except if the crime committed is punishable by reclusion perpetua. Based in, any person accused or detained has the right to evoke bail except if the crime committed is punishable by reclusion perpetua. Based in, any person accused or detained has the right to invoke bail except the crime committed punishable by reclusion perpetua. Answer is Section 13 of Article 3. Question number 8. If a person feels that he was wrongfully imprisoned, he can file for writ of habeas corpus, an official request to have a day a court for the police or the government entities to prove the justify his arrest and detained is clearly stated in. If a person feels that he was wrongfully imprisoned, he can file for writ of habeas corpus and official requests to have a day in court for the police or another government entities to prove they justify his arrest and detainment. This is clearly states in. Answer is Section 15 of Article 3. Question number 9. It was states in that no person shall be compelled to the witness against himself, therefore he can invoke his right against self-incrimination. It was states in that no person shall be compelled to the witness against himself, therefore he can invoke his right against self-incrimination. It was states in that no person shall be compelled to the witness against himself, therefore he can invoke is right against self-incrimination. Answer is Section 17 of Article 3. Question number 10. According to, we have the right against excessive fines, right against infliction of death penalty, and right against crueler, degrading, or humane punishment. According to, we have the right against excessive fines, right against infliction of death penalty, and right against crueler, degrading, or inhumane punishment. According to, we have the rights of against excessive fine, right against infliction of death penalty, and right against cruel or degrading or humane punishment. Answer is Section 19 of Article 3. Question number 11 of Article 3 states that no person shall be twice put in jeopardy of punishment for the same of offense if an act punishment by a law and an ordinance conviction of article under either shall constitute a bar to another prosecution for the same act. Of Article 3 state that no person shall be twice put in jeopardy of punishment for the same offense if an act punished by a law and ordinance conviction or acquittal under either shall constitute a bar to another prosecution for the same act. Of Article 3 states that no person shall be twice put in jeopardy of punishment for the same offense if an act is punished by a law and ordinance, conviction, or actual under either shall constitute a bar to another prosecution for the same act. Answer is Section 21. Question number 12. According to, no ex post facto law or bill of attainder should be enacted. According to, no ex post facto law or bill attainder should be enacted. According to, no ex post facto law or bill attainder should be enacted. Answer is Section 22 of Article 3. Question number 13. As states in, no ex post facto law, bill attainder should be enacted. As states in, no ex post facto law or bill attainder should be enacted. As states in, no ex post facto law or bill attainder should be enacted. As states in, no ex post facto law or bill of attainder should be enacted. Answer is Section 22 of Article 3. Question number 14. As states in, we have the right not be detained by a reason of political beliefs and aspirations, and the right against involuntary servitude except as punishment for a crime whereof the party should have been duly convicted. As states in, we have the right not to detained by reason of political belief and aspirations, and the right against involuntary servitude except as a punishment for a crime whereof the party should have been duly convicted. As states in, we have the right not to detained by a reason of political beliefs and aspirations, and right against involuntary servitude except as a punishment for a crime whereof a party should have been duly convicted. Answer is Section 18 of Article 3. Question number 15 of Article 3 notes that all persons shall have the right of speedy disposition of their case before all judicial, quasi-judicial, or administrative bodies. Of Article 3 notes that all persons shall have the right to the speed disposition of their cases before all judicial, quasi-judicial, or administrative bodies. Of Article 3 notes that all person shall have the right to speed disposition of their cases before all judicial, quasi-judicial, or administrative bodies. Answer is Section 16. Question number 16. Right to presumption of innocence, right to be informed of the charge and cause of accusation, and right to speedy, impartial, and public trial are stated in of Article 3. Right, the presumption of innocence, right to inform of the charge and cause of accusation, and right to a speed, impartial, and public trial are stated in of Article 3. Right to presumption of innocence, right to the inform of the charge and cause of accusation, and right to speed, impartial, and public trial are stated in of Article 3. Answer is Section 14. Question number 17. Rights of an accused under custodial investigation, such as Miranda rights, right against torture, force, violence, threat, intimidation, wherein secret detention, place solitary, incommunicado, or other similar form of detention of prohibited in any convention or admission obtained in violation of this or Section 17, hereof shall be admissible in evidence against him are all enumerated in. Right of an accused under custodial investigation, such as Miranda rights, right against torture, force, violence, threat, intimidation, wherein secret detention, place solitary, incommunicado, or other similar forms or detention are prohibited in any convention or admission obtained in violation of this or Section 17, hereof shall be inadmissible in evidence against him her all enumerated in. Answer is Section 12 of Article 3. Question number 18. This notes that no law impairing the obligation of contract that shall be passed. That notes that no law impairing the obligation of contract shall be passed. This notes that no law impairing the obligation of contract shall be passed. Answer is Section 10 of Article 3. Question 19. According to right of the people, including those employed in the public and private sector, to form unions, association of societies for purpose and contrary to law shall not be abridged. According to right of the people, including those employed in the public and private sector, to form unions, association, or societies for purpose the contrary to law shall not be abridged. According to right of the people, including those employed in the public and private sector, to form unions, association, or societies for purpose not contrary to law shall not be abridged. Answer is Section 8 of Article 3. Question number 20. Liberty of abode, a right to travel, may be restricted if there is lawful other of the court, like when a person is facing criminal charge and when national security, public safety, and hit in injuriated this is staged in. Liberty of abode and right to travel may be restricted if there is a lawful order of the court, like when a person is facing criminal charge and when nationally security, public and safety, and hit injuriated this is staged in. Liberty of abode and right to travel may be restricted if there is lawful or order of the court, like when a person is facing criminal charge and when nationally security, public and safety, and hit injuriated this is staged in. Answer is Section 6 of Article 3. Question number 21. It states that no law shall be passed abrogating the freedom of speech, of expression, or of the press, of the right of the people peaceably to assembly and petition the government for redress for grievances. This states that no law shall be passed abridging the freedom of speech of the expression or the press or the right of the people to assembly, and petition the government for address for grievances. This states that no law shall be passed abridging the freedom of speech, of expression, or the press, or the right of the people to assembly and petition the government for redress of grievances. Answer is Section 4 of the Article 3. Last number. Question number 22. It is a clearly states in the right of the person against unreasonable searches and seizure. It is clearly states in the right of person against unreasonable search and seizure. It is clearly states in the rights of any person against unreasonable search and seizure. It is clearly states in the right of a person against unreasonable search and seizure. Answer is Section 2 of Article 3.